Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today we are on our episode 3 of Networking with Matt. And today we're going to be doing VLAN configuration today. Notice how I have the network already set up. I'm going to start doing this from now on, but I will be showing you the configuration part just to save time in my videos. But yeah, so today we're going to be making two VLANs, VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, one for IT, one for HR. That's just as an example. And then each VLAN is going to have 4 PCs that are going to be able to communicate with each other. So, and then also we have 2 switches. So that's going to be an important part because these ports that are connected to each other are going to have to become trunk ports, just in case. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get started. So one of the first things you want to do is configure IPs. So we're going to do 192.168.1.2. Okay, and then actually let me write these down for all these IPs real quick so we know which IPs is which. This is not really important part because we won't be really configuring any IPs. It's just for when we're testing at the very end to see if our VLANs are configured correctly. You want to know which IPs we're connecting to, and all that. So, but yeah. So now say that 1.6, 192, 192.168, 1.7, 192.168, 1.8, 192.168.1.9. Okay, so yeah, there you go, 9 IPs right there. Pretty good, pretty good. So now we can configure. So I already configured that one, so we'll configure this one. Oh, there we go. So now we'll configure this one. 2.168.1.3. 1.4. You're gonna do this for every PC. So yeah, we're gonna be able to configure 2 VLANs today. And which is pretty cool. It's not too hard. It's actually pretty simple. Once you get the hang of it, you gotta remember a few commands, and that's about it. To be honest, oh, that's supposed to be 6. My bad. 6. So yeah. So this is kind of the part that doesn't really matter. So if you want to skip ahead a few seconds, you can until I get to the actual switches. But it's still a vital part of the thing, so don't forget it. 192.168.1.8, and then last one. Okay. So now once we're done with this, 9. Okay. So now we're done with that. Now we're gonna get the actual video, which is configuring VLAN. So we're gonna configure this VLAN first. So VLAN 10. And if you want, we could make it more advanced. If y'all want, for next episode, I'll do multiple VLANs on one switch. So like VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, and then this one will be VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30. Because I could do that, but I kind of just want to make this video simple. But if y'all want, let me know. But if anything, I might just make it myself. This is a little bit more advanced VLAN video. I mean, it's nothing like crazy. This is adding more VLANs onto the switch, which makes it a little bit more longer process. But let's get started. So we are gonna enable comp t, and we're gonna actually make a VLAN. So VLAN 10. So now we're in a VLAN, as you can see, and we're gonna change the name to IT. So now that VLAN name is IT, and if we exit, we could do show VLAN, and you can see that VLAN is now created. As you can see right here, it says 10 IT active. Notice there's no ports, which we're gonna get into right now. So now that we did that, let's get out of here. We could if you hover over the wires like this, you can notice what port is which. So this is FA02, FA05, FA04 and wait, what's this one? FA03. So this is 2 through 5, I believe. Yeah, so it's 2 through 5. So it's gonna be FA0 slash dash not dash slash 2 dash 5, which I'll show you right now what that looks like. So now we're gonna enter to that configuration. So we're gonna enter interface range, so the range of ports that we're gonna be working with, and we're gonna FA0/2 and then through 5. So now we're in the range of all these ports, and so now we're gonna actually switch port to access into these VLANs, so we can actually, they are connected to this VLAN. So we're gonna switch port mode access, and then we're gonna do switch port access VLAN 10. So now all these ports are in the VLAN, and then no shutdown to make sure that these are up and running. And if we exit, we can do WR and make sure. Oh, we gotta exit one more time. And WR, and then that builds a configuration for that switch. So now we made one VLAN. So if you wanna, see the VLANs now. Oh, actually, oops. We first gotta go into this. Now we can do show VLAN, and now you see that we have VLAN 10, IT, active, and those are all the ports that are right here. So this is all the ports for those computers. So now those are all in the one that VLAN. There we go. Now we can exit out, and now we're gonna do this side. So this one's gonna be port 3, 4, 5, and then I'm guessing 6. Okay, no. So it'll be 3, 4, 5. It will, once the hover, right, if I do this, two. Okay, so same thing, 2 to 5. So I don't know why it took so long to catch that one. So 2 to 5 again. And we're going to do the same exact steps we did for the other switch. So enable, conf T, and we're going to do the same thing, create a VLAN 20. And then we're going to name it HR. So this will be our HR VLAN. And then once we do that, we're going to exit. And we're going to do int range. And then we're going to do FA0/2/5. So now we're in that range again, and we're going to do the same exact steps as we did on the last switch. So switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 20, and then we're going to do no shutdown, and then exit, WR. Building configuration. So now this switch is up and running now, as you can see. And also, oh yeah, let's double check to make sure it is up and running. So we're gonna go T and then do show VLAN. And yep, it's active, running FA0/2/5. And there you go. See how it's all green? So that's how you know we did it right. So now we made VLAN 10, which is for IT, which is for these computers, and then we made VLAN 20 for HR computers. So now the last step we're going to do is make trunk ports for these two switches, just as a backup. So in order to do that, we're going to do kind of the same steps, but it's going to be a little different command. So we are going to do, all right, so we're going to go interface FA0/1, because I believe the ports for this is going to be 1 for both of them. So 1, and then I believe the other one's 1 as well. Let me just double check. Oh, oops. So So now this should be 1. I didn't even do that. Okay, so they're both 1. And now, so now we know that. Let's go back here where we were. So make sure our VLANs are still plugging in, but that shouldn't mess with anything for VLAN wise. Yeah, okay, we're still good. Okay, so now we're gonna do interface FA0/1, and then switch port mode access, and then we're gonna switch port access trunk. Oop, I might have typed it wrong. Let me just double check my notes here. Oh, oops, that's what I did wrong. Okay, so it's gonna be switch port mode trunk. There we go. So now we go shutdown, and now we should be up and running still. Yep. Okay. So now we got that port done, and actually let's do the. One more time. The build configuration, right configuration. There we go. So now that should be good to go. Now we do the exact same steps for this one. So yeah, I accidentally got the switch port access and switch port trunk command confused. So anyway, so we exit out of here. We're gonna interface FA0-1, and then it's gonna be switch port mode trunk, and now sh exit, and then we're gonna write configuration. There we go. So now we are pretty much done. So we made both the VLANs and we added trunk ports just for safety measures. And so now we can actually test if our VLANs are correct. So first we'll do within our VLAN, of course. So we'll ping from PC6 to PC8. So we'll do 192.168.1.4, and we're gonna wait. There we go. Send 4, receive 4. So this is be able to connect with each other. But now the bigger test is, let's see if that same PC can connect to PC11. So that's going to be ping 192.168.1.8, and it shouldn't be able to. It should be not be able to connect. Request timeout. So that's a pretty good sign that this didn't work. But let's go for the full results. I don't know why it's taking so long. Yep, there it goes. Send 4 and receive 0. It lost 4 packets, so that means that our VLANs are configured correctly. So these computers cannot connect with these computers, but these computers can connect within each other, and so is these. And we'll just double check that by doing a test in this network. So we'll do actually from the PC we just tested on. So we'll ping PC11 to PC PT. Or it should have a number, but it's covered. We'll just do PC11 to this PC right here. So we'll do ping 192.168.1.7, and now this should be able to connect with this. And there you go. Send 4 and receive 4. And now we'll do a random computer. We'll do PC13, and we'll try to connect to connect to or send packets to one of these computers. So we'll do we'll ping PC7. So we'll do ping 192.168.1.3, and it should do the same thing as what happened on this side to that side. So yep, request timeout. That's a good sign. So usually when it's running slow like this, that pretty much means that it didn't connect. a few more seconds just to show you the final results to make sure it's complete and it works. And yep, sent 4 and received 0, lost 4 packets in the ping. So there you guys have it. That's how to create a VLAN with 2 switches with trunk ports. I'll probably just title this video configuring VLANs, beginner version, but eventually we could make a bigger VLAN configuration. But it kind of just will be the same thing, just in a bigger format. So if anything, we might not do that video, but maybe for just practice for a larger scale VLAN configuration, then we could. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope I made it as clear as I could make it. Like I said, I'll be making more videos. I didn't make videos for the past 2 days. I was kind of busy with work. Yesterday I was busy all day. I didn't get home till like 9, and then Wednesday I had some stuff to do as well. But today I had time in the morning. Happy Halloween, whoever is celebrating Halloween. Happy Halloween. Hope y'all be safe and y'all have a nice time out there. But yeah, guys, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll try to get that over the wire bandit. I've been putting it all and kind of focusing on my networking with Matt series. But yeah, I'll try to get that video, that playlist finished before the new year, because by the new year they might have updated it already. So I don't want anything from my video to change whatever they update, because they like to update it every year with new practices and all that stuff. So, but yeah, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all have a safe Halloween if y'all are watching this on Halloween, because today when I'm recording this video, it is Halloween. So, but yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and till next time.